Wow. Okay. So follow me here. If I'm Sean, the HVAC guy, before I have this system, I could go into something. Bob's selling the project. John's putting it together, whatever, right? And
Correct.
everything's put in the house and it's done. And at the end of the day, I don't know how much I made because I had labor,
Bingo.
I had material, I had travel, I had gas, I had whatever, right?
Yep.
And then, at the end of the year, you're trying to balance your books, but you don't know what you lost your money on the projects. Meanwhile,
Absolutely.
this here shows that you can make real-time money, your profit margin, your space of profit, or if it's in the red and you might want to walk away from it. This is an
Yeah.
interesting system.
Yeah. I mean, see, I spoke to so many small businesses, Sean. I've asked them simple question. Do you know the cost of product or service that you're delivering? And then 99% of the people, no, I don't know. Then I asked them, how do you know you are making money or not? And their response is across the board. Their response is, knock on wood, cross my finger. At the end of the year, I have a few dollars left in my bank account.
Wow.
This is not the way large companies run. Think about a public company, right?
Right.
They cannot be public company unless they release every quarter their financials. Now, how many small businesses make their financials every quarter? None.
None. Probably
Now,
none.
this system is giving them a most powerful tool in the hand that they can run the financials on an individual project basis, let alone uh, every quarter.
So it can act as a deterrent then
Yep.
for potential loss, or it could actually act as on the opposite end. It could act as, hey, we're going to make a lot of money on this job because the cost of markup is here.
Exactly.
And let's say an emergency job, you get somebody calls you at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday. My air conditioner went. You have to send a technician out there. Well, you can do an emergency rate on that. Bada
Yep.
boom, bada bing.
Yep.
And then you can go back and say, okay, this is the type of project. We made money on furnaces, but we lost money on air conditioners. We made money on service calls, but we lost money on demolition or something like
Yes.
that.
Yes. Yes.
And that can actually help the business owner map out what is what they call
Profitable parts.
the 80-20 rule, where you make your 20%, your 80% off of 20% of your clients.
Exactly. Now you can decide what kind of service you wanted to tweak internally to make it into profit, opposed to lose $1, right? Or you can also determine these are the services that I no longer want to offer it because I'm losing money all the time.
Wow.
There is
So-
opportunity to improve your process, or there is opportunity to make a decision comfortably that you no longer offer these things to your customers.
So is it mainly service based and that, or let's say I own a pizza shop, or I have a restaurant, or maybe a retail space?
No, we are not. Our software doesn't set well with the restaurants or retail.
Okay.
We are not, that configuration doesn't set. They are a completely different business process. They need a different kind of situation, and that is why we focus on service-based small businesses. And so we are catering to them in the most effective way, so they can make more money. And not only that, what we are doing here is the kicker to it. If Sean is a business owner, want to hire a business coach, right now in America, you're talking minimum $300 an hour.
Yeah, and that's a cheap business coach.
That's a cheap business coach, right? So as part of the software offering, our goal is not just simply give you software and off you go. No, our goal is to hold the hand of a small business until they are successful. So what we are doing is we are giving a monthly growth review with the business owner as part of the service. Now we have all the data in the software. We are helping them to make a meaning out of the data that we are collecting in the software on a monthly basis. They can make a decision. So it is incredibly valuable, that 1 hour dialogue with the owners, and not just simply they are saving $300 from a business coaching standpoint, but they are making decisions based on the data. and that itself will pay for the subscription fee.
So what about training and if there's a system update and things of that nature?
System updates automatically happens. Business owners don't need to do anything. Now, here is the part. If you look at, Sean, if you look at any software products out there in the market, can you tell me, can you find a phone number to call them? No.
I can't think of anybody.
No, you cannot. All the software companies in the market, many companies, non-software companies also, they are removing their phone number, they're removing their email address, they're removing their business entity mailing address. They are all gone. Only thing you can do is to create a ticket or you chat with them. You don't know you're really chatting with somebody, a human being, or you're chatting with the AI. You really don't know. But that's not going to be helpful for the small businesses.
Right.
If Sean is in the field and he needs help on the software, if he doesn't have a help, then he is handicapped. That's why we put our phone number. We are proudly presenting our email address and mailing address so anybody can talk, anybody can email, anybody can walk in the door and talk to us. We're not hiding anywhere.
Well, customer service is key. I mean, you have to have great customer service with a business because I can only speak for myself. When I can't speak with a human being or if I can't get something fixed, and I'm a small business owner, so, if I can't get something in timely manner, it messes up my whole operation. It's not like I can go over to do something else. So customer service is key. And you offer that, like basically you're saying you offer a one-on-one package where you talk to the business owner and you get kind of personal with them. You're going to see their finances. You're on a personal level, but then there's also the tech support that is very important. That, because a lot of these guys that work in the field with a wrench, no offense, my father was a millwright for years.
Right.
They're not very good with computers. They're good with a welding rod or putting an electrician together or wrenching something. And that's interesting.
Yeah, we are providing training. That's a very good question. You've asked me a minute ago. I didn't answer that yet. You can get trained 100% free. If you look at any products in the market, they're giving you a bunch of video library and throwing you in the video library. Go for it. You learn on your own. No, we are holding your hand. We will train your employees.